We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for Milwaukee, shortstop, Ian Desmond.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's
second.
Neil Walker. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last. They do that, they got a chance to win. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Piscotty's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, center fielder, Adam
Drops
Jones.
in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Once again a 3-2. Weak roller right side. And a rather easy first out. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Vote gathers, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Here's Manny Machado now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Walker is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready now, Mark Trumbo. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Desmond fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. At the plate, Ryan Braun. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. And this is fouled back and out of play. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Alvarez. 1 down. Stepping up to the plate, Domingo Santana. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Taken in by Machado. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. And that misses ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And Walker's throw is in time for out number one. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Schoop. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Strike two called on the inner half, 0-2 now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. 1-2, here it comes. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number two. Into the windup and the pitch. Stephen Piscotty is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is coming to the plate now. Stephen Vogt, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. The pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Machado is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth.
Digging in, number 11. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Schoop will look this one in, and there are two away now. Stepping into the box, number 33. He's currently hitting just under 310 on the season. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Machado is over near the railing. Stepping in, Pablo De La Cruz. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's one in the air now for Braun out in left. And he's got it for the first out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. There to play it is Walker, and there are two gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Ready for another chance. Ian Desmond comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
And Alvarez is there to take it, and there's one away.
The batter, number 15.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive, and that was not the pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit back up the middle. Beckham takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Number 7. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch in the rest.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3. Striding in once again, Tim Beckham. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he lays off there 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory. That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit it.
Third baseman, number 13.
So with one gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado. In there, and it's 0-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis Shaw. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scope has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Ryan Braun now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Domingo Santana.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty ranging back. A leap, and oh wow, a great effort. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman.
Well hit, but right into the teeth of the ship. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Digging in, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lays off 1-0. High pop-up. Number 7 is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box, Pablo De La Cruz. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Vogt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Stephen
hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Striding in once again, number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 33.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first, gets him in the side. Digging in to try it again. Wellington Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Adam Jones.
This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready once again, Tim Beckham. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Man, this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Third baseman,
Here comes the first pitch.
Drilled
Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Beckham rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Here's Mark Trumbo now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. Digging in once again, Pedro Alvarez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Scope, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. There is Desmond. Throw to first in time. And the big... Ready for another shot now. Neil Walker. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Neil Walker.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter.
Ready now, number 7. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Driven nicely into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Stepping in, Travis Shaw. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
The left fielder, number
He's set and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game. So digging in now, Domingo Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Piscotty sprinting after it, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 6, designated hitter, Pablo De La Cruz.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And he is in there. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 now to Jones. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Slide and a stop by Walker. Not in time. Digging in and looking for more, Tim Beckham. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the... Standing in. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Strike called. 2-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Piscotty has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So coming to the plate, number 11. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
To short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Standing in, number 33. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Scope is there. They'll whip this one to first in time. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll see what he can do leading off the homemade.
Third baseman.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Now at the plate, Mark Trumbo. He singled his last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. And Trumbull will reach. He's got a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santana looks up. Gone! Here's Jonathan Scope now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Now time is crawled, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Chauncey Bryant will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Line drive to center field. Number 33 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Now the pitch.
De La Cruz.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Braun is there, makes the catch, and the here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher. That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Line to the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Neil Walker.
Hit hard to short. Beckham is right there. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
Now batting,
into the box, number 7. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He pulls this one into right, and this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he'll be called out. And that is going to do it for this ball game. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Pedro Alvarez. Picture perfect there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Our final line scored tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 6 runs, 11 hits,